you still upset about what I said?
Don't flatter yourself.
What is it then?
It's none of your business. Son! My keys are inside! Simon! Simon! For goodness sake, do something, can't you?
What's going on?
Simon's in there!
Listen, Tony, just go get the fire brigade, all right? Tony, do it! All right, then, come back. It's all right, darling. Come back. Now, Louise, stay close. Stay close. Louise, stay back. Louise!
In Polychrono on the Halkidiki Peninsula near Salonika. And this is the video footage from that same
What's that about?
taken last August. It's 8:41
The fire brigade?
on the first day of
They're stopping just around the corner. There's another one.
their daughter Rachel
We better go and see what's happening. We might be able to help.
Oh, don't be daft.
Come on!
There's people in there. Quick!
Tony,
what's that? It's Simon. Hey? Simon! Don't touch him, he's got burns. Go inside and help her. Help who? Louise! Louise?
Darling, did you have a bad night?
Couldn't get the sound of those sirens out of my head. When I did finally drop off, I started having nightmares about hospitals, the operation, everything.
Yeah. Of course. Hey. Come sit down.
Oh, Frank, I'm so scared.
Look, if you rather, I could stay at home with you here today if you like.
No, I'll be okay. You go off to work.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Morning kiss.
What am I gonna do?
What do you mean?
They'll need taking care of, looking after. He won't want me coming anywhere near him, not now.
What are you talking about? You just saved his life.
It won't make any difference. He hates me.
What are you talking about?
I told him, Johnny. About me and Grant.
Well? They're still being pretty cagey. It's obviously the burns to his legs they're most worried about. They say once he's strong enough, they might move into a burns unit out of London. Well, it's good news if it's the best treatment, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose. It's just, you know,
What?
I've already lost a daughter. If Simon were to...
They've already said his life's not at risk. Don't be so melodramatic.
Oh, I see. Mr. Medical Expert. He could be maimed for all you know.
Oh, and you care all of a sudden, do you?
Oh, terrible. What time is it?
About 8.
What? Oh, what about the shop? Why didn't you wake me?
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I'm not thinking straight.
You all right, Terry? Is there any more news?
Oh, really? Simon's not in great shape, though.
Darling, I'm so sorry. Listen, why don't you stay? I'll go back and open up shop on my own.
You sure?
Of course I am.
Thanks, Irene.
I'll come to the bus stop with you.
All right.
But they did arrive, Roberto and... What's his name? Luca, yeah, but it was chaos because of the fire and all that. Yeah, I know, same at ours.
Talking of which, I've agreed to work tonight.
No, why?
Well, Janny's in no state, and it's the least I could do for Mum. How about making it lunchtime?
You all right, then?
Actually, I've got free period end of the morning. How about in the Vic, a bit after midday? Brilliant. I'll see if I can drag the blokes along. Excellent. I'll see you then. Bye.
Thought I'd drop by and make sure he's all right.
Oh, thanks, love.
Listen, Grant said he might ring today. Do you want me to talk to him?
You say nothing.
Mum.
I don't want him knowing what's happening to me. There's nothing he can do.
All right, whatever you say. Listen, I had a thought.
What?
Well, I'm not sure you should be on your own today.
I'm all right.
Couldn't Frank have taken a day off or something?
Oh, he'd only get under me feet if he was here.
Yeah, I still think he should have done.
Just drop it.
Well, anyway, I'm going to pop back again lunchtime.
Phil, there's no need, really. I'm fine.
Oh, Steve, just the man.
Do you what?
I was thinking if I were to arrive a bit earlier for the salsa, we could have a little chat.
A chat?
About how you can improve the whole thing. I've got plenty of good ideas.
Excuse me, but I am perfectly happy with the way things are. If you're not, I suggest you try somewhere else.
What's up? You got something on your mind?
When haven't I, son? When haven't I?
Oh, you just seem very...
Oh, crying out loud, I'm sorry, boy, excuse me. Frank Butcher. Hello. Yeah. I promise you, yes, of course I will. Can we discuss this later, please? All right. Yes, I will. Okay. Bye. All the best. Bye, sweetheart.
What's that about?
It's a bit complicated, son. I've got a big deal going down in Manchester. It's one of my business associates, you know.
Oh, and you call him sweetheart?
Yeah, well, that he is a she, in actual fact, she's a big noise in the motor trade up north, you know.
Oh, right. So what's the deal then?
Oh, funny enough, boy, I've decided not to get involved in it.
Oh, don't sound like you.
Ricky, there's something you should know, son. Peggy's ill. And I'm afraid it's serious.
Serious?
Yes, they found this lump on her breast and she's got to go into hospital tomorrow for an operation.
I mean, when you say serious...
But there's no way of knowing, son, you see, until they take it. The main problem is she's had it before, you know.
I mean, how's she coping with it?
But, you know, Peggy, she thinks she's indestructible. But she's on the edge, I know she is. I'm afraid I'm no help.
Oh, don't say that.
Son, I'm not. The whole thing gives me the jitters, it really does.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Thank you, son.
Hiya.
Hello? What are you doing here?
Well, it's nice to get out of the office sometimes. And I've got another prospective date for you. Tonight, if you can make it.
Let's hope it's not another salsa fan, eh? Don't want to repeat it last time, do we?
I'm sure there won't be.
Well, go on. Tell me all about her.
Right, well, she works in a building society.
Oh.
She's 5'5", shoulder-length dark hair, green eyes, and her name's Crystal, with an H.
An H?
She meets all your criteria, and she says she knows the Italian round the corner, and she quite fancies that.
Yeah, which one, though? Gianni or Beppe?
The restaurant, silly.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
6:30 too early for you?
No, I can do that.
Great, I'll let her know.
See ya.
Well, there's a small private country hotel I know of. Now, it's not a health farm exactly, but it does provide a range of holistic treatments for people who, well, whose systems need regenerating, shall we say.
Oh, I see.
Well, it may be that you're in no position to take a break of any sort.
Oh, that would be difficult.
Of course.
But not necessarily impossible.
Yeah, fire engines, ambulances, the lot. I shall live. Yeah, she's fine. The same as ever, you know. Okay, mate. Yeah, I'll see ya. What?
No, nothing.
No, go on.
Dad told me about Peggy. I'm sorry.
Typical Frank blowing his mouth off.
He's in a right state, I tell you.
Yeah, I bet he is. Mummy was probably worried he might manage to get his hands on the Vic.
I'll tell you how bothered he is. He's only turned down a big motor deal in Manchester, so there's going to be a rant with Peggy. Morning.
All right, what do I do for you?
I need a favour, a rough job. What was all that about Frank?
Ricky was saying he had to let some business go in Manchester.
Oh, right.
Not getting much right these days, is he?
Well, you can't win them all, eh? Tony made it sound like Sarah was in some kind of trouble. She seemed fine to me.
I don't know. Brothers, fathers, husbands, you all think you know what's best for us women.
Were we really that bad?
Most of the time.
Excuse me.
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
What's the matter? Peggy, why don't you go upstairs and take a nap or something?
Yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night, that's true.
Well then. What can I get you? Where are they?
Sorry, they're not coming.
Oh, why not?
Well, the thing is, Sarah, if my brothers get the idea that we want to take Roberta and Luca out, then they'll get suspicious immediately.
Mum, while I was packing this lot, I was thinking... Well, Simon's got himself into a mess. His flat's in the right state. I thought I'd straighten it up so it's ready for when he gets back.
And then?
Then, if he needs looking after, I could maybe stay there for a bit.
Just for a bit. Come here. I'm sure you know what's best when the time comes. Give him my love.
Thanks, Mum. See ya.
See ya.
Well, I won't disturb it. Thanks, Nina. You did right, darling. Thank you. Phil. Your mum's taking a nap. Best we leave her, eh?
See you're hard at work then.
Do what?
Tell her I called in. If you see her, that is.
Phil!
Not only has she got brains, but apparently she is a real looker.
No.
Yes. 2 bottles of beer, please, Neil. Well, if you're going to be at a loose end later, I thought maybe we could go into the West End for a meal.
Shouldn't you be working?
Now, a pal of mine's got this lovely little place just off the avenue. The best French cuisine. What'd you say?
I say, all right then, let's give it a try.
Good.
Thank you very much. Right there, son.
Is Tony here?
He was. I think he'll be back later. Your mother? She's in a ward down the way. Gonna be okay by the sound of it.
What?
Didn't they tell you what happened?
There was a fire, and I got burned. I don't really remember.
Simon, it was Louise that got you out. She saved your life, son. I got there too late, as usual. All I managed to do was get in the way. Well, at least I'm here now, eh?
So, there never was any deal in Manchester then?
No. Do you think I would have kept you in the dark if there was? I just told Ricky the first thing that came into my head.
So what do you want, this girlfriend of yours?
X, Roy, please, X.
Sorry.
Usual thing, you know. Short of cash. Your boy wants to see me. Etc., etc. The timing couldn't have been worse.
How do you mean?
Peggy's got to go into hospital tomorrow for an operation.
What?
Yeah, she's got cancer of the breast.
Oh, no. So, this operation...
Well, they're taking the... She's gonna lose her breast, boy.
Oh, Peggy. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you and me both, old son.
Must be hard for both of you.
Do you know what the most difficult thing is? And I'm so ashamed to admit this, but I know all I should be concerned about is Peggy's welfare. I mean, she's got this damn disease and we want rid of it. But it shouldn't make any difference at all to me where the cancer is. Do you understand me? But the fact that it's her breast. Yeah. I don't know, us fellas, we make such a big deal of it, don't we? Yeah, sex, I mean. You know, and then sometimes, you know, we make a gag of it, but with women, to them it seems to be the most important part, the most feminine bit of them. And us men, we put so much importance onto that. Are you with me, boy?
Yeah, I get you.
I'll tell you something. I love Peggy now more than I've ever loved her. But the truth is, boy, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to look her again in the same way. Don't say much for me, does it?
So I left Tony holding the fort, and I'll go back and see Simon again tonight.
Right. See you later.
Yeah. Hey, where are you going?
To get some sleep, of course. No need for us both to be here.
But you don't understand. That's why I came back for a nap myself.
Well, you can't be serious. I've been slaving away all morning while you've been sitting around doing nothing.
But I haven't slept.
Neither have I, hardly. I've sat up all night with you, supporting you, because of Simon. I need some rest. I'm not well.
Oh, here we go.
As you're under strain, I'll pretend I never heard that.
Mrs. Hills.
I told you when I bought the stuff, it was just a one-off.
Well, now you know it's not, don't you? I'll be in touch about the next delivery.
Darren, I don't want the cops on my back.
No? You better not fall out on me then, had ya?
Martin,
What?
you going to the cafe?
I might be, why?
Sonia and Nikki gonna be there.
Nah, they've gone somewhere to show them some cartoon thing.
Tell you what, buy us a Coke and I'll tell you a secret.
How you feeling? Or was that a stupid question?
Pretty stupid. Are you okay?
Me? Of course. Only...
Yeah?
What happened, Si? What on earth were you playing at?
I don't really remember much about it.
You weren't...
What?
I remember what state you've been in since Tiff died. I don't know, I was just worried that...
I was about to do away with myself. No, Tony, it was nothing like that. That much I am sure of.
Good. That's good.
I think the main problem was having far too much to drink at that christening.
Top the tranquilizers. I warned you about that, didn't I?
Yeah, I know you did. Don't worry. I won't be doing it again in a hurry.
And I'm going to make certain that you don't.
Oh, yeah?
Too right. I want to stay at the flat. Look after you until you get better. Okay?
Okay.
Thought we'd have a drink here first.
Worried about leaving the place unattended after dinner, are you?
Well, it is still a new venture. You made me feel guilty earlier.
You? Guilty? Never.
Talking of new ventures, how's your project coming along? Have you got problems?
Couple of backers getting cold feet. Nothing I can't handle.
Give me a minute. Matt. What are you playing at?
Sorry?
We agreed you were going to keep away when you're not working.
Well, I'm banned from the Vic and I happen to need a drink. Thanks to you.
Oh, I didn't think you were coming home. I only did enough for me and Sarah. Oh, And Tony rang 10 minutes ago to say not to bother going back to the hospital because Simon's not allowed any more visitors tonight.
What?
I'm going upstairs to lie down.
Another one?
Excuse me.
I've got homework to do.
Sarah,
What?
is there anything up with your mother?
You know there is.
No, I mean, apart from all that nonsense.
Well, it's not nonsense, Terry. It's all part of the trial of being a woman.
I'm still wondering who it was that trashed your flat.
I don't understand why you keep going on about it.
Because it interests me. What is it about you that would make somebody do something like that?
It's anyone's guess, isn't it?
I don't believe in guessing. I like to know how deep the water is before I dip my toe in.
I'm telling you, put it on the slate.
Leave it, Matt, come on.
Wait, Steve, tell this geezer my credit is good for as long as I'm here. Mine's a large one.
I don't understand why you let him talk to you like that.
He's a good DJ. I indulge him.
I'm not sure this is such a good idea. I'm probably the last person she'll want to see right now.
Pet, please.
They'll be giving you an anaesthetic tomorrow, you know. You don't have to do it yourself.
What are you doing here?
Our respective fellows decided what you needed this evening was a woman's subtle handling.
Well, you best sit down and have a drink while you're here. Get yourself a glass.
What?
Just remembered. Last time I came round after the op, the first thing I said I wanted was a large brandy.
Getting your retaliation in first this time, eh?
Something like that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Peggy, if I thought it would make you feel any better, I'd say how sorry I am.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. I know we've had our disagreements in the past, but surely you can't think I'm that much of a bitch as to wish this on you.
No, I'm sorry, Pat. Just feeling a bit oversensitive.
Yeah, well, that's hardly surprising.
Perhaps not. I've just had no time to get used to the idea.
I know it's short notice, but... Well, maybe it's better than waiting a month or so and just getting more and more nervous about the op.
Yeah. That's the point. The thing is, and this may sound daft, but it's not so much the surgery that's on my mind.
No?
I'm nervous, of course I am, but I can handle that. It's what it'll be like after. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you know me, Pat. I've always traded on my looks, I suppose. Enjoyed having a figure men like looking at. After tomorrow, it's all going to be different, isn't it?
Good grief. I just didn't recognise you. Well, you look really rather good, if you don't mind me saying.
I don't mind.
But,
Oh, what am I doing here? Yeah. Crystal. She went down with a bug. It's very last minute.
What bug?
Well, she's prone to them, apparently. And I thought, seeing as you booked a table...
Oh, you mean, you want to join me?
Oh, I just thought, you know, rather than you eating alone.
Well, yeah, I don't mind.
Thanks.
Well, I'm not having very much luck with my intros. Come on.
Come on, Matt. Let's move on, yeah? We could go to the cafe, get some coffee, yeah? Come on.
All right.
I must confess, find you more and more intriguing, Mr. Owen.
Is that right? You want to be more careful. Now, I think you've had enough.
You're obviously a woman that likes living dangerously.
Matt, you're making a fool of yourself.
Please, let's go, mate. Come on.
Oi, you clumsy idiot. You gonna let him get away with that?
Oh, listen, he's upset about his parents going off and that. Look, we can drop by your place before we go into town. You can pick up a clean dress.
No thanks, Steve. I'm not in the mood anymore.
Thank you, Rose. That's lovely. Go on.
Well, I was just embarrassed to tell you I didn't have an office yet, you see. Just in case you didn't take the agency seriously.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's why I told a bit of a fib.
Oh, I think fib's a bit of a strong word. Business initiative, we prefer to call it. There's just one thing, though, and I'm not being critical, but don't you think it might be a bit of a dodgy area you've got involved in?
How do you mean?
Well, just look at what's out there at the moment. I mean, phone chat lines, teletext dating, internet. I mean, you know, introduction agency. It's a bit old hat, isn't it?
Like videos, you mean?
It's hardly the same thing, is it?
And if the agency's so old-fashioned, how come you decided to try it?
It's hardly been a dramatic success in my case, has it?
Well, it's not the agency's fault. Well, it's not yours either. It's just that you've had a bit of bad luck, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that is the story of my life.
Don't say that. We'll find someone for you, you'll see. Here's to success, eh? For the both of us.
Yeah. All right, I'll drink to that.
Nice bath?
Yeah. It was delightful. I nearly dozed off as it happens.
Not too sleepy, I hope.
Hey.
Frank. I know, well, we haven't talked much about it. But I do know how difficult it's going to be for you, too. After I've had this done.
Oh, now, come on,
Peggy. No, let me finish. It's just that, well, we'll find out soon enough how well we both cope with it.
Yes, yeah, that would be true to say.
But tonight, I'm still my old self.
You'll still be your old self afterwards.
You know what I mean.
I'm not so sure that's going to be a good idea, Peggy. You're not with the operation tomorrow.
No, don't think about that. Just hold me. Let's have one special night together, darling. Before it all changes.
Joanna sparks off another health scare in Cardale. What's wrong with this woman? Peak practice next this afternoon here on Drama.